I need some love. Ay, I need some love. Ay, I need some love. Ay, and you can't judge.
You don't really call on me like you should.
What's up, YouTube? We back with another video for you guys. And today we're going to be clearing up assumptions about the last video. And we're going to be telling y'all my labor. I said labor. My labor and delivery vlog. So, let's get into the video. Okay, so it was around
11 o'clock, dude.
yeah, it was like 11 something. And it was on the 23rd of February.
I was asleep.
Yeah, he was asleep. And I just felt like I had to boo-boo. Like, I just felt like I had to boo-boo. Like, it was pressure on my freaking booty hole. Oh, yeah. So I thought I had to boo-boo. So I went to the restroom. And I boo-booed. So I wiped myself, did what I had to do. So I went back to the room, laid back down, I'm just on my phone. Mind y'all, it's like 11 something. On school day. So I laid back down. I felt like I got a boo-boo again. I'm like, dang, did I not just boo all the turds out? So I get back up. I'm sitting on the toilet for like a good 10 minutes. Nothing coming out. Nothing coming out. So I'm like, okay. 5 minutes after that, I'm starting having contractions. So my contractions started 6 to 7 minutes apart. So I had a contraction app on my phone. So I'm timing them. I'm timing the contractions and stuff, and I'm like, my mama had just left for work. And so I told my mom, I'm like, hey, I'm having contractions, da 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 da. So she was like, okay, tell me, let me know if they get worse. So they kept on coming and stuff. So then they started getting 4 to 5 minutes apart. So at that point, I had told my mama she was coming back from work. Man, she wasn't even at work yet. She was on her way to work. So she was coming to turn around, but my mama worked on the north side. So she was already almost there at her job. So she had to let her, her job know that she was going to be gone because I was going to labor. So Amy had came and got me. Well, my uncle came and got me and took me to the hospital. At that point, when I got to the hospital, they was literally 2 to 3 minutes apart on the way to the hospital. Like, y'all, it felt so bad. Like, I was crying. So I'm like, I called Puda and I'm like, I'm having contractions. You need to wake your mama up and y'all need to come to the hospital. How you was feeling when I called your phone and told you that?
I was scared. I was like, my mom feel like she don't want to get up and stuff.
Yeah, so I told him everything. I had grabbed the baby bag, all that, cause bro, it was so painful. Like, feel like it's no joke. Do not have kids, cause that's gonna hurt. So I'm in the car. I'm just my auntie on the phone with me the whole time, y'all. Like the whole time, my auntie on the phone with me. She like stay on the phone with me, Y'all, I love my auntie. Shout out to her, cause baby, if it wasn't for her calming me down, helping me stay calm, I would have been panicking, and my contractions would have been tensing up, and I would have just been in more pain than I already was. So shout out to her, but she just stayed on the phone with me the whole time since I started having my contractions, helping me time and all that. So
like, this better be for real, bro.
yes, like, y'all, I was having previous contractions, like the contractions you had before you go into labor, but they wasn't like them contractions. Like, I was in the hospital every other week for a little bitty contractions, but these was the real ones. Like, it was time. So that was that.
I'm sorry.
So this was on the 23rd. So I go to the hospital, let them know all that, and I was 38 weeks. So then they had me in the waiting room for like an hour and a half or 2 hours, right? Yeah, so I'm in the not the waiting room, but like the room that you in, hooked up to the monitor before they move you up to your delivery room. So I'm in that room for like an hour and a half, and they taking forever because they were doing a C-section on somebody else, so my doctors wasn't like down at that level yet. So I'm getting frustrated because his people on the phone being chatted about some bowls. And I'm just getting frustrated. Like, I was hanging up the phone and everything. Like, I just wanted to go off on everybody. Like, oh, my baby was right here holding my hand. He was right here, y'all, through everything. And It was so painful, like y'all. I was crying, like literally crying. And if
Go to sleep.
yes, I couldn't take no nap. I tried to sleep through it. That don't work. Like no, nothing worked. So they moved me up to the room. Finally, after an hour and a half, and be 2 hours, they moved me up to the delivery room. So they checked my service and everything, and I think I was 3.
Nah, probably. No, it was like 2 something.
Yeah, I was 2 centimeters. When they checked me when I was in the room that they put you in before they move you up to delivery,
Yeah,
I was 2 centimeters. But then when they checked my service again, when I moved up, I was 3 centimeters. Finna be 4 centimeters. So they was like, they gonna keep me and see how I go. So at that point, I was already in labor. So then that's when the hair broke my water, because I couldn't have the regular, my water ain't break on its own. They went inside of me and broke my water, and that hurt so bad. Like they put their whole freaking hand inside of you and freaking break your water and everything. And when you having contractions, you don't want to feel it. Like, them contractions be hurting. You don't want nobody going inside of you and everything. You gotta spread your leg wide, freaking open, everything. Like, you don't want to feel it and stuff like that. So so yeah, check my service, all that. So time go by. So it's like 10:20 something. And so in the morning, like 10 a.m. So I'm asleep. I woke up on my sleep. Mind y'all, I had to get an epidural because I could not take that pain. I had got an epidural. So it's like 10 something. And I woke up on my sleep and I started feeling these contractions. And it was like, literally, like, I felt her head. Like, I'm sitting down, I felt her head, like, right there. Like,
That was like her head right there.
this stuff, bro, I felt her head right here, right there. So I'm like, whew, I got this epidural, I'm not supposed to feel these contractions. So I called my nurse on a little thing they give you now. It's like, I feel like I can feel her head coming and stuff like that. So that's like, okay, we're gonna send your nurse in. So my nurse come in, she checked my cervix and stuff, and I was 10 centimeters dilated. So she was like, okay, we're gonna stop pushing in a minute. So then I had to wake up, pull in my mama. And so this boy was nervous, y'all. He talking about something, I gotta go to the restroom. This boy was nervous. He was nervous. He had washing his hands and stuff. Your hands are sweating.
Yes.
Scary as hell. My mama was like, whoop, Sky coming. So everybody was ready. He had his mama on FaceTime and everything. Yeah, that little girl bad. Anyways, at that point, it was time to start pushing. So, man, I had the epidural, so it didn't really hurt pushing. So we started pushing. I pushed 2 or 3 times. I pushed 3 times, and she was out. And y'all, it don't hurt, but when they tugging her head, like doing her head like this, trying to pull her out, that hurt. And when they finally took her out, y'all, I was like, like I just screamed. I started crying because like it was fertility of joy, and plus like I was so relieved. Like it just felt so good, like just coming out. Like, yes, that's such a relief, bro. Like that felt good. So she was out at 11:52, and she was 6 pounds, 11 ounces. Yeah. This guy.
Now she bad.
She freaking bad, y'all. And then, like after, of course, I was bleeding a lot, and y'all, my legs was still numb from the epidural. I couldn't even get up and walk. Like my nurses had to help me get on this little thing and wheel me to the restroom, watch me sit there and pee, and wheel me back to my bed because I couldn't walk. My legs was so numb. Like that was crazy. It wasn't like a scary experience, but it was just like something I don't want to go through for a while, because that stuff is painful. And to all the mothers out there that had y'all babies natural, shout out to y'all, because baby, I can't, like, I couldn't do that. That's a different type of pain right there, baby. Too, I'm talking about that stuff. You're going on YouTube, y'all be watching the people, and y'all be like, they doing too much. No, baby, the way they screaming and stuff, that's literally how it feel. Like it's literally like that. Like it hurts so bad. But if you get an epidural, you'll be alright.
Y'all gonna be having back problems.
Yes, you're gonna have back problems like I have now. Okay, but at the moment, it's gonna help. And now clearing up these assumptions about the last video. When I said that I have stuff going on and that I missed my period, it could be from stress. Nobody was talking about, oh, I'm putting her hands on me or nothing like that. Mama don't do nothing to me but love me and care for me. For all you people that's out there trying to get in my business, talking about what I got going on. Everybody go through stuff at home. Everybody, ain't nobody perfect. But I did not go into detail about nothing. And I did not say that my mom put her hands on me. So mind y'all business and stay in y'all place and start worrying about me. Because I'm good. Everybody in this house over here is good, baby. That's it for the video. So comment. Well, you can't comment because the comment is disabled. I don't know why. They're going to be disabled for 90 days. But anyways, subscribe and share this on Instagram and Snapchat, whatever social media you got. And tell people to come subscribe to our stuff and like our video. And we're going to be back with some pranks and some other videos. Y'all got to give us some suggestions.
Just grabbing my hand.
Anyway, y'all, that's it for the video.